What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another FIFA 23 video. Today we're going to watch the official Matchday experience deep dive trailer. I'm excited to see what EA have got in store, so let's get into it. Transition. And here we go. So, yeah, commentator does always benefit from incredible production values. I know that. I'm a commentator inside the Matchday experience. Here we go.
I'm here with the development team.
What's up, Shauna? I met Shauna at Gamescom once.
FIFA 23. We're going to tackle what's new on the pitch, around the stadium, and my favorite, scoring goals.
Yes.
Fab, what you most
everyone's favorite in a football game, I think.
By far, the pitch is our biggest improvement visually in the game. We really looked at leveraging the power of new hardware to make it look as
terrible
realistic
goalkeeping.
as possible. Where we went in and we
terrible goalkeeping. Oh, you can see the individual blades. Do you know what that? Oh, hold on. To be fair, all memes and jokes aside, see that? It looks like what's that? It looks like a cartoon game, right?
The color of the grass. We even
that's legit. To be fair, I know it's grass. I'm a bit like, you know what I mean, but yeah.
Dirt on the grass when it gets torn up through either a slide tackle or.
Oh, you see it there, yeah.
So we really kind of bring that pitch to life.
So will I be able to see Mbappe's knees in the pitch?
Oh, Mbappe!
Absolutely. You can see him slide and leave a trail. And what's really cool is, say you do that in the first half.
Grass is legit, trust me. It is.
Second half, as the degradation will stay on the pitch throughout the course of the match. And
yeah, that's not going to annoy anyone at all, is it? Keepers are terrible. So I'm sorry. Throughout, all right, I need to be honest with everybody watching. All right, I watched the second half of this already, and I made a video on it, and then I didn't realize how much I missed, so I'm doing it again. Right. One thing I took away from the second half of this was that the AI defense is genuinely abysmal, right? And look at this again. I'm sorry. Where the hell are you looking? Why is he looking over there and he is looking over there? And okay, you're looking in the right place. Where are you looking? Where are you going? Look at this guy. What are you looking at, pal? No one is there. Everyone just runs away. Look, whoever's controlling this guy is terrible at FIFA. Look, oh, okay, he actually just did a little check there. Okay, maybe it's just like Kevin De Bruyne in it. You know, getting a bit of information in that. Corner whipped in. Origi.
Throughout the course of the match.
That is awful defending.
And you can kind of beat it.
Who is that? Marquinhos. He has put zero pressure on Dembele. Zero. Not even a little bit. And then terrible goalkeeping as well.
It just really makes the pitch feel like a living, breathing piece of the environment.
There we go.
It's super cool.
It is cool.
I'm
oh, shadows.
Yeah, so what we've done is also look at exaggerating the shadow on the ball. So you'll see more shape on the ball itself, exaggerating some of the shadow on the players themselves. So they feel a little bit more connected with the playing surface. It just makes everything
FIFA 22 versus FIFA 23.
Thanks, guys. The pitch looks absolutely amazing. So that was on the pitch. Now let's talk about everything surrounding the pitch.
Nice.
So can you guys tell me what's new in pre-match?
One thing I'm really excited for are our pre-match build-ups. So what we're doing is using quick cutting, fast-paced cinematic language and elements to create really cool hype videos that you'd see by any kind of high-end sports broadcaster. So what that means is cinematic scenes of fans descending upon.
I bet this won't be an Ultimate Team.
Shots of that stadium. Really good flashback moments.
It would be cool if this. Like, I'm not the biggest fan of this kind of stuff, but it would be cool if it was an Ultimate Team.
Takes as well as really cool music to kind of tie that all together into a really emotional pre-match build-up.
Oh.
Together into a really emotional.
Look at his mouth when he shoots.
Really emotional. Pre-match build-up.
It always has the feeling of Judgment Day when these two massive London clubs
collide. Arsenal. Chelsea v Arsenal, gotcha. Spurs.
It is Chelsea and Tottenham who will prevail.
Oh Oh, wow, that sounds amazing. What else you got?
So next up is our female.
Who will prevail?
Oh, wow, that
No cap.
sounds amazing.
Credit where it's due. Let me move my face here. That is really, really good graphics. And again, I'm not one of these kind of guys that is like big into caring too much about the graphics. But that's really good.
Amazing. What else you got?
So next up is our female officials. So we're bringing a lot more diversity to the game this year. Not only are we improving the visual quality of our female officials, we're also adding the ability to assign these for the first time ever to some of our men's competitions in the game. So this means that some of our competitions that use both male and female referee crews in real life, we can actually replicate that now properly in the game. On top of that, we're also able to assign both men and women referees in some of our most popular game modes such as FUT and Pro Clubs.
It's happening in real life and it's happening in the game. I love to see it.
So next up is our,
look, now I haven't seen this yet, this part. I've seen from about where the trainer comes in. Just look at the way that the AI defense plays, man.
And it's happening in the game. I love to see it.
They're all backtracking. So no one's pressing.
I'm really excited about this, as this is a way that we can remove barriers for new players coming to FIFA. This is a brand new tool set as well as revamped visuals to our trainer to make the trainer more intuitive, sleek, and modern.
Good technique displayed.
And then here, look at this defense, man. No one is pressing. That's awful goalkeeping. That's all. At least the trainer looks cool, though. At least the trainer looks cool.
Well, what I can see is the crowd looks absolutely amazing.
Yeah, we've taken some really meaningful steps to improving how the crowd looks. So what this means is kind of, you know, more crowd heads, more crowd body types.
That guy have his phone. Can't tell if he's taking a selfie while celebrating, because if he's recording the game, he's holding his phone like this. There's not a pitch in the world that's up there, mate.
Kind of, you know, more crowd heads, more crowd body types, more crowd clothing items to really make that crowd feel natural and more varied in the game.
Good stuff.
Yeah, so the next piece I want to talk about is our camera refresh. So one of the key innovations we've seen in the sports broadcasting field over the last couple of years is the use of shallow depth of field cameras. So what we've done, and we look at our camera set and we've kind of upgraded and refreshed our cameras. It is nice.
It is so nice. It does look nice.
We tried to make moments feel special, such as goal kicks and corners. So when you do get those...
I didn't hear that the first time around, probably because I was talking. You've tried to make moments special, especially goal kicks and corners. I don't know about you, but if you were to ask me to name the top 20 things in a football match that could be defined as a moment, goal kicks wouldn't be anywhere near that list.
We have some really cool new cameras right on the pitch where we can show off your player, as well as the atmosphere behind it and the crowd, to really put that together and you know, make it a really unique moment in the game.
Cool.
Okay, we're on to my favorite part, the goals. What do you have for me, boys?
Scoring a goal is something that we always
look at his defense again. No one's pressing him at all.
And I know the gameplay crew did show you a sneak peek with their power shot feature, or in some of the replays for power shot now.
So I couldn't figure out the first time I watched this, but when you watch replays after the game or highlights after the game, is this what shows up? I think it is. And if it is, that's really cool.
Now, you'll notice that we use new camera angles and new augmented reality stats that actually show off really interesting information about the goal and really rewarding the user for scoring. So you might see XG,
that suggests to me that you get to see this. That's really cool.
And even the stats when scoring the goal. So it's really just a way of making it look like a more dynamic, compelling moment when scoring.
Well, you definitely will be seeing it on my socials because I am loud and I'm proud when I'm winning my FIFA games.
Can't wait. In addition to the new replay content, we also wanted to look at what we can do to enhance the actual nets in FIFA.
Terrible goalkeeping.
And what we want
Terrible.
to do is actually convert that to real 3D geometry. So the netting is actually now a real net, and you'll notice that it reacts to light, and more importantly, it animates more realistically. So when you do have a goal that kind of goes in and ripples the net.
Listen, I don't care how old you are, how many years you've been playing FIFA or video games or sports games or anything. There isn't many better sounds than a ball slapping the back of the net. Like it is one of those things. It's just like It just gives you a little something, doesn't it?
It just enhances that satisfaction of scoring. We also looked at what we can do with adding additional audio effects and treatments to scoring a goal. So we wanted to add another layer of customization. So in modes like foot or pro clubs, or even the career mode, create team, you'll have the ability to insert special sound effects for after you score a goal.
Look at the defending. It's all, no, ignore the defend. Listen to this sound effect.
An early goal. It is the ideal opening.
We think that you're going to really appreciate.
Now, if you can put in custom sound effects, and every time I score a goal, my opponent hears easy. Easy top 3. 16th! I'm all about that. But what I'm not about is this.
Customization and bringing their personality to the game.
Oh, a goal! It's gone in!
Wait a minute, is that a horse?
Yes.
The horse is the favorite, I think, right now.
That's insane.
Yes, it's a horse.
And of course, every year we add a number of new celebrations to the game, and this year is no different. So you'll notice that we added a number of new celebrations for many of your favorite stars in FIFA 23.
I'm definitely going to be using these after scoring a few bangers.
It's tacky, isn't it?
It's been incredible. I can't wait to play FIFA 23.
It's tacky.
It's been a pleasure, guys.
Absolutely, Shauna. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks so much. Can't wait for you to play the game.
Cheers. Back to you, Derek.
Thanks
Cheers.
for joining us for this deep dive. The world's game never looked so good.
Debatable.